Hey YouTube, what's up? This is Rockin' Robin VSG coming at you on November 5th. This is my week 5 post-op video. And first of all, let's start with the numbers. Let me get my numbers up here. Okay, so my height weight, I started at 422 and day of surgery was 372.5. About a week and a half out is when I stopped seeing the scale move. I was at a 3-week stall. Saturday, I finally saw like a 2-pound loss, so I was really excited, and I posted my 1-month video that scale had moved a little bit, and I didn't think it was going to move for the rest of the week, but ta-da! Today, I am at, ready? 352.5. So, that is a total of 20 pounds lost since surgery, a total of 70 pounds lost since my highest weight. Yeah, 70 pounds lost since my highest weight and 20 since surgery. And just for the week itself, I stepped on the scale and I hate it because it always gives me a different number. So I always try to go in between. The first couple times it said 351.6. 351.8. Another time it said 353.5, or not 5, 0.4 I think it was, or something. And then I stepped on it again. It was back down to 351 point something. So to be safe, I went with 352.5. So that is a total of 6.5 pounds lost since last Wednesday. So the scale is finally moving. Thank God. And so I am going to do something that I am calling the Sleeve McQueen dance movement. That's right, Sleeve McQueen. If you are friends with her on Facebook and in the group that I'm in, she did a little dance today because she was approved, or passed anyway, her psych eval. So she's not crazy. But I'm going to do a little bit of a happy dance because the scale is finally moving for me on week 5. So, bear with me. I am huge on this screen. Okay. I don't claim to be a good dancer, but I'm doing it anyway. I don't care. Get up off of that thing. Okay. No more for me. Okay. Anyways, my hat's coming off. I was excited because I got to wear, I knitted this hat, and I really like it. I don't remember if it's my not my cross stitch, my side stitch or what, but I did it. I made it. So, okay, let's see. What else did I want to talk about today? Okay, so I had some things I want to talk about today. Sunday, I helped to decorate for a party. Number one, actually what I made some things with my machine at home, some paper crafting things, and to help decorate the party, like some film strips to go on the tables, and they put pictures in them and stuff, and that was pretty fun. And then I went and helped decorate a little bit, and then on the way home, or not on the way home, afterwards, I don't know what I'm saying today. I'm just talking to hear myself speak. Anyways, afterwards, I usually don't help clean up after parties. I haven't in years. And I actually felt like I wanted to this time. So I was one of the ones that stayed after, and I just started clearing things. I didn't ask what to do. Usually I have to be told what to do, and I just started clearing things off, washing things off. When I was done and I couldn't find something else to do, then I just said, is there anything else you want me to help you with? And I helped. So I'm definitely seeing a big energy boost. And that's awesome because I just haven't had that in a while. Another NSV was today. We went on a walk, my husband and I, and he told me that he thinks that, I don't remember the exact wording he used, but basically he thinks that I'm more positive now than I was before. besides my, I guess, more aggressiveness sometimes, but I'm more positive than I was before, and he said that it was nice to finally have me back. So when I got married, I was around this weight. I was actually 5 pounds heavier. So so it was nice to have me back, and that was nice to hear. So that was another NSV. Let's see. Oh, another thing I want to talk about was I almost feel like I lost weight because I gave my body more food, but I feel bad because it wasn't necessarily the best food choices. I think I talked about this a little on Saturday, but I'm not sure. When I went to, it was a covered dish engagement party. So I went through the line and I brought meatballs myself, some Italian meatballs and some spaghetti sauce. And I was just going to have like a couple of those and maybe a dab of something else that somebody brought. It's so overwhelming because this 3 really long tables full of food. And so I went through and I was just like overwhelmed. And I just put like a spoon, like the teaspoons that you would stir your coffee with. I got a spoon of the things I wanted, and I just put a little spoon on just like one of those regular styrofoam plates, not a small one, but just the regular styrofoam plates. And I put a dab of this and a dab of that and a dab of this, and most of the stuff I was getting were like something meat. And I was just like, oh, I just want to try this, and I just want to try this. And I told my husband he probably would have some food, you know, to eat afterwards. Well, by the time I got to the end of the line, my entire plate was full of food. And I looked down and I was like, holy crap, I was ambitious. I must have been, I don't know what I was thinking, because I sat down and I probably ate a bite of the roast beef. I ate a bite, or I ate one of my meatballs, and like I had some 2 little tiny bite-sized tortilla chips with some cheese dip that somebody made, and that was it. And I was completely full, and I was off. I guess the thing is, like, I'm mad at myself for getting that much to begin with. But my husband, I think, was mad at me because I was mad and I wanted to keep eating the food. And, you know, I try to explain my feelings to people. Like, I used to, when I went to a party like that, I would just eat the entire time I was there. And I didn't really socialize because I felt awkward. And so I would go up and I'd probably have 3 plates full of food. And I couldn't do that this time. I was forced to actually try to figure out something else to do other than eat. But it made me very upset. I was grieving the fact that I couldn't go eat more food and I couldn't eat what was on my plate. And, you know, talking about that later on, even in the week with people. And it makes me mad because people have like this attitude about, oh, I shouldn't feel this way. I just had surgery, and it's really horrible that I feel that way about food. Well, why the heck did I even have surgery? Hello, people. That's why I had surgery, because obviously I couldn't control the amounts of food that I was eating. And so it's like people that have not had the surgery or never had a weight problem irritate me sometimes because they don't get it. And it's not that they don't get it, it's just that they think maybe that I shouldn't have the feelings that I have, that I shouldn't mourn the fact that I can't eat something. I'm still working through things. I'm not gonna automatically have had the surgery and be like, oh, look, I magically don't want food. It's just magic. And so I don't even know how to deal with things like that. So if anybody has any suggestions, that would be awesome. Another thing that happened was I stuffed myself. I really did. And I didn't eat much, but I really felt stuffed and uncomfortable. And yet I would just pick, I probably had another total bite of food, but I would pick tiny little pieces just because I wanted the flavor. And that was making, I think, my husband mad. And then like probably an hour later, they started serving cake. And I knew that she made one of those better than sex cakes. And I wanted a bite of it really bad. And so I asked my husband to go up and ask them to serve him. He's not a big cake person. So I asked them to serve him a very small piece and to let me have one bite of it. That's really all I wanted. I wanted a bite of the cake. And he looks at me and he's like, do you really think you need it? So I was like, yes, I need it. So he went up finally and he got the cake and he brought it back and he hands it to me. He goes, 1 bite only. That was it. That was it. I blew up. I was so mad. I was just kind of done with hearing people tell me what they think I should do. And then when my husband tries to tell me what I should and shouldn't eat, it doesn't matter if all I wanted was 1 bite. Now I want. So I was really frustrated, and he didn't want any of it, and they gave him a huge piece, and I did eat 1 bite and I set it aside, but I was like, I'm going to eat the whole thing. I was telling him I didn't. I think I had 1 more bite. I even cleaned up the cake table afterwards, and I didn't eat any cake. So it just, I guess I'm just venting. It just frustrates me when people that don't know what they're talking about, or people that try to, I guess, control what I'm doing. It just frustrates me. And I know that a lot of you can probably identify with that. So I wanted to get that out there. Let's see what else was there that I wanted to discuss. I might actually be close to done. Yeah, I don't really think there's much else left to discuss. I got it done quicker than I thought I was, which is really good. So I should probably just end this video after dancing and everything. I think that was way more than enough for 1 video. So that's it. I should be back next week, next Wednesday, with another loss. I hope. I really hope. So, okay. That's it. Bye.